Hey everyone, Anne here. Today I'm going to be giving the Soulmate Twin Flame Oracle reading for this week. Now, if you've landed on this video and it doesn't match up to the dates that you're in right now, this was a message that was meant for you, and you need to listen to it very carefully on the cards that have been given to you. Okay, so right now we're coming out of the Venus retrograde, and I've explained about it in my previous videos. But also we are still in Mercury retrograde, so we're going to be feeling some different effects, and it's going to be interesting. We should be feeling a little bit more less emotional, and we should be feeling a little bit more you know, like we want to communicate more. So it's kind of like the good and the bad. So I've focused on this reading to be more about what we need to do in order to avoid the obstacles with Mercury retrograde. And so basically just to look into what we need to know in order to avoid the obstacles and how to get through Mercury retrograde. So let's begin. Okay, I've shuffled the cards and asked our angels to give us a message from the divine on what path we need to take in order to perfect our lives for this week, and what we need to do in order to avoid obstacles. I've used the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Beautiful deck. Okay, and the first card, Easy Does It. Okay, this card is showing you that you need to go slow. You need to take time out for yourself. You need to take time out and, you know, just love. As you can see, the father of this baby is loving him, and, you know, giving the love and accepting the love, because that's what it's all about. You know, not wondering why things are not going the way you want them to, and why things have not basically developed in a way where, you know, your friend or someone you know has developed their situation. This is something that you have to practice on a daily basis. You need to go easy on yourself. Don't punish yourself. Don't put, you know, all that pressure on yourself, because the minute you do this, this is when you block all the blessings and the joy that can come into your life. You know, just like this angel is, you know, loving this child, and that's the way you need to be. You need to just love the child in you, and that's how it, you know, it goes. It's like it spreads like wildflower. When you love and you give so much love to yourself and to the people around you, automatically you attract people that love you. So it's kind of like it's reciprocating in a way. You know, you're sending off love and you're getting love, and it's a beautiful feeling. And as everything just starts to change and develop, you're letting go of anything that seems to be stressful. Okay, and the next card. I think this card is resonating with me very well. Okay, diet is important here. You know what? It's not only just about let me lose some weight because, you know, the season is changing. It's warmer weather coming in, and, you know, you basically look at this card as more of taking care of yourself. And as you can see, you know, the angels are holding on to a basket of fruits and vegetables. Let me see if I can bring this card closer. Okay. Well, it's not, okay. You know, he's bringing in fruits and vegetables. Well, it doesn't get clear. It's a card that represents, you know, taking care of yourself. Easy does it. Letting go of, you know, hard times, harsh energy that you give on yourself. And you know what? You can find that this diet is important for you. You need to start maybe changing it up a little bit. You know, we always can do something, you know, better for our lives, better for our bodies. You know, when you actually do something for your body, you're actually doing something for the goodness of others around you, because, you know, it's kind of like contagious. You know, you start pulling out a light around you, because when you're eating, okay, I'm not trying to get into diets and food choices, but when you start to choose more of like cleaner whole food options, you actually start to emit a beautiful light inside of you. You know, it's like, it's something that just, you know, happens. And, you know, anyone who has cleaned up their diet is going to resonate with this and understand that it is so important to clean up your diet, clean up what you're doing to your body, because you can't have happiness and contentment and love if you're not feeling well, you know, because the diet is important, you know. And also a lot of people have been asking me, how do I get more, you know, spiritual, starting with like the foods that I eat? A good diet with whole veggies, fruits, and, you know, whatever you like. I mean, you can add them, you know, like all that other stuff, you know, you can, you know, eat it in moderation. I know we have like our little weak spots, but get into more of a clean-based diet. You know, I love smoothies. I've talked about green smoothies. I feel that they really help detox the body. And, you know, I'm not talking about just juicing. I'm talking about throwing the vegetables and the fruits and the greens and, you know, protein powders and all the other stuff. I have another video on my channel. You can check it out on exactly how I make my smoothies. And, you know, you really do feel a difference inside you, that you actually can reciprocate with someone else and they can feel it as well. They're like looking at you and saying, hey, why does this person look so happy? Or why does this person, you know, glow all of a sudden? I'm just saying that you can actually go from point A to point B, like inside like a few months. You know, it's like you can just like advance with your spirituality eating these types of foods. I've seen it happen, you know, going back to the basics. It's a part of what God gave us. It's a part of nature that is all around us. So when you start taking out the harsh chemicals and, you know, you start like living for yourself, you know, with pure ingredients, you're going to feel pure inside. You know, it's detoxing not only, you know, the body, but also the spirit as well. So remember, it all comes to mind, body, and spirit, you know, and, you know, exercise plays a big role, but I'm not going to go into that right now. You know what to do on, you know, keeping yourself active. Okay. So that's important as well. So let's go to the next card. Leave a stressful situation behind. Very, very important thing to do. You know, in order to find harmony in your life, you're never going to find harmony if you are looking at a situation in a stressful way, because every time you look at it, you're going to build more stress upon it. And that only creates, like we talk about, you know, anxiety, depression, you know, like all these things that, you know, cause you to eat bad even. It's all about taking care of your body, and mind, body, and spirit all comes in together. If you don't start, you're never going to do it. It's like, it's not, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to let go of all the stress, all the negative feelings that I'm having, you know, tomorrow, or as soon as this happens, I'm going to start. You know, that's not the way to approach it. It's today. You know, even if you just do one little thing today in your life, you're going to find how things are just going to fall into place. And you know what? That person that, you know, that is dear to you, that is close to you, your divine partner, is going to feel it as well. You know, you can see like this person is, you know, sending me something. I'm feeling, you know, he or she a lot stronger. You know, the anxiety is not so high because you've actually, you know, cleared away some negative tension, and you've actually cleared it away to the point where you can have clear vision because your body is clear, you know. And I guarantee you, you can go probably take a, you know, an annual physical after you've, you know, cleaned up your diet, and your doctor is going to tell you, what have you been doing? Your report looks fantastic. I mean, this is something to think about. It's something to take care of yourself with. Leaving a stressful situation behind you is not only but with diet, but it's also with people. You know, sometimes we have certain people in our lives that, you know, really cause us to have, you know, like I talk about energy vampires. You know, they really put like a heavy weight on our shoulders. And you know what? We allow it. If we allow it, they're going to take more, and they're going to take more, and before you know it, there's nothing left for us. So why not, you know, learn from the first lesson that, you know, when this person did this to you, or this person did this a couple of times or more than one time, you know, you're going to start saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to start something different. It may be a little tough. That's to start. Being assertive, being firm, sometimes is a little difficult, you know, with loved ones and especially if it's family members. I know I have them. You really have to take a stand, because that person will look at you and say, hey, this person is not, you know, not the same. I mean, okay, let me back off a little bit. And you know what? You can find that you're going to actually help this person find their light. You know, helping people, you know, find, you know, more of like a peaceful area versus, you know, I'm just going to like let go of them all completely. You know, like walking away from, you know, your friends, family, you know, it's impossible to do, but, you know, you can work with them instead, you know, instead of just like letting go, cutting off the relationship, okay? So let's go to the next card. And by the way, I have 5 cards today, not 4. I felt there was an extra message again. Relationships, or I should say relationship. Okay, as you can see, the angel is uniting these two together, and it's a healing. It's something that they've done everything that they could together, and they're communicating. They're working out their differences. They're not letting, you know, things that have occurred in the past and, you know, situations that created, you know, like a dramatic type of experience in their life, not let it overwhelm them, because they need to make friends. They need to make peace with each other, because the only way we can move forward in our lives, the only way we can, you know, resolve anything is we have to talk it out. You know, yelling, screaming, arguing, you know, that is no way to have any type of relationship, good or bad. I mean, you have to find, you know, like a sense of neutral grounds with that person in order to move on. You know, if it's something that you're currently involved in, you know, maybe maybe you're going through something. Maybe you're going through, you know, a separation with someone, and, you know, looking to, you know, find a new beginning, and you've made your decision. You're letting go of that person. If you're arguing and disagreeing about everything and really like, you know, fighting like cats and dogs, you know what's going to happen? It's never going to get resolved, especially if there's children involved, or if there's people involved, or is there, you know, even if there's, you know, I see this all the time, there's dogs involved, you know, they have something to link them together, so they have to get along, they have to make peace. This especially goes to those type of people that has, you know, a relationship with a commitment to something or someone. So you have to make peace with it. And this is the relationship card. It goes for all relationships. If you're just not only looking to make peace with your soulmate, you know, you need to, you know, understand. You need to look at what they're going through versus, well, why aren't they, you know, coming towards me? Why isn't my twin, you know, catering to my needs? Why must I, you know, always have to do the chasing? Or, you know, why can't I be the runner? It's not what it seems like on the surface. It's more about what you need to do in order to, you know, create a harmonious type of relationship between you two, and then move on from it. Okay, now let's go to the next card. Stay positive. Love this card. Yes, staying positive is important. You know, we tend to try to stay positive, but sometimes it's like literally impossible. But you need to just find a sense of balance. Easy does it. Change a little bit of your lifestyle. Leave that situation behind you. You know, make peace with the relationship, make peace with yourself, importantly, and stay positive. Because by doing all of these, you know, these 5 things that is on these cards, you're going to find that you're in a forward direction and you're moving forward. You know, you're letting everything come through. Now that Venus retrograde is over with, we can breathe a little bit, but, you know, we still have the Mercury retrograde to handle right now. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful, and if you like this video, I hope you can give me a thumbs up. And also, if you'd like to subscribe, if you haven't already done so, you can get your, you know, you can be notified as soon as my videos are posted. Also, like, ring that little bell. I'd like to hear your thoughts, and if you have any questions, please, you know, don't hesitate, but post them in the comments, and I promise I will get to them as soon as I can. Also, you can check out my websites. The links are in the bottom. That's soulconnections.net. also lovereader.net and soulmatereader.com. So you can check out my blog. I have plenty of articles explaining the soulmates and twin flame connections, and also about spirituality as well. So until next time, God bless you all, and namaste.